Cowboy fans, I'm back. Cowboy Nation. You know who this is. It's Cowboy Legends for Life. Coming back at you again with another video, finally. And my host, you like the last one that was done a long time ago. I hope you like this one too. But it's been a while, and I apologize about that. I told you my reasons and everything. And I'm all healthy. My brother's healthy. I fixed my iPad, and everything's fine. So I had to sort of start all over again. Now I got to do a few things, like get my music back and all the other stuff, and so I can do my proper opening and closing and stuff. And I got to get my bunk back, bunk in the head back. So I got to get that. I'll get that too. Anyway, I just want to talk about a few things real quick. All right, it's early in the morning. I don't even think it's 7 o'clock yet. Heck, man, it's 6:51. It's not even 7 o'clock yet. I got my coffee here. Let me take a sip. Let me do my Mark. Let me do my Mark Holmes bit. See, he likes French vanilla. I like hazelnut. Anyway, with that said, I wanted to say, Zeke Elliott. I'll start with that. My man Zeke Elliott, the best running back in the NFL. Okay, all of a sudden, don't listen to these others. I like Bad Dog. I like the rest of them. I know they're Giants fans, and also they're Eagles fans who are so blatantly jealous of the Dallas Cowboys and so obsessed with them. They'd rather pick Saquon Barkley as the best running back in the league than to pick the obvious choice and the obvious truth, and that is Ezekiel Elliott is the best running back in the football. Okay, period. That's all to it. There's no debate. There's nothing there. Okay, so anyway, I'm pointing that out because he's in a bit of trouble right now. So it looks like the league's going to look into his incident that took place almost 3 o'clock in the morning, that he was impeding a woman's progress to move forward. No, I think that was his girlfriend. She was upset. He was just trying to play. She was probably walking away. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and you're upset with your girlfriend. Listen to me very carefully. I don't care what the media say, what the camera look like. I don't care what the Goodell say. You already know I can't stand Goodell. That dick-faced Goodell. Can't stand him anyway. Okay, it's a piece of shit, and you know the reason why. Now I'll tell you that in a minute. But I will say this is that the reason why Ezekiel Elliott was impeding her. Now, if you had a fight with your wife, your girlfriend, I've done that plenty of times in the past, okay? And you're somewhere like late at night, and it is some sort of festival or some sort of whatever affair, all right? And she walks away from you angry, and of course, you got the car, and you're trying to get back home, and she's not going with you. Wouldn't you be concerned to cause about, even though you're fighting each other, you cause that you leave her there, somebody can harm her late at night? There's the animals, the freaks and the animals come out late at night. Okay, so Zeke is not going to let her walk away from him. He's not going to do that because he's putting her in harm if he leaves her. You understand? So he's trying to stop her, trying to calm her down, trying to reason with her. You know how emotional some of these women get, how crazy they can get. And I'll be the first to say it. I'm sorry. But the thing is that's the truth. When they get so emotional, they just can't see the forest for the trees, and they just want to They just make bad decisions when they get emotional. They make bad decisions. Period. There's the smartest people in the world. Women are the smartest. Women are smarter than men. Let's face it. Women are smarter than men. Okay. And if it wasn't for the fact that they've been forced to be a second citizen all this time, like pushed in the back, they're very powerful if you really look at it. Okay, and the political ramifications of their sojourn here, and not just in America, but all around the world, and in history's eyes. Okay, but they're smarter than men. Okay, and I can give you a lot of reasons for that. Okay, but the fact is that their emotions make them make bad decisions, and so I would not leave my woman out there at 3 o'clock in the morning in any type of affair. I don't give a damn how many guys are around. Okay, and you leave because she don't want to come with you. You're going to stay with her until she calms down. And she's going to see the reason, okay, well, it's 3 o'clock at night. I don't know what the fuck I'm at. I guess I'll get in the car and go home with my man. You see what I'm saying? So the league's going to look into it. Goodell's going to pull his usual, things are going to look bad, this or that, because he hates the Cowboys because Jerry Jones owes the NFL money. Okay? I went into that before. He won his case in court that he can keep most of his profits because he makes more money than all the teams nearly damn combined. Okay, that is 1/3 of all the revenue in the NFL. Oh yeah, some of y'all don't hear me when I say that to you. I'm not talking hype or anything or just I'm a cowboy. I love the Cowboys. Okay, I'm telling you. Listen to me. Okay, I'm telling you. All right, the Dallas Cowboys makes more, 1/3 more, or even more than that now in revenue of the NFL than all the other teams combined. So Jerry Jones took them to court. You know what I'm saying? He had to take them to court several times. Take them to court so he can be doing his own advertising instead of just going through the NFL and getting either approved or disapproved. He said, hell with that. Okay, so he made himself a billionaire because of it. Okay, he was already pretty rich, but you know what happened. But he became a billionaire, and because the entire NFL other owners followed his lead. Okay. They all became billionaires instead of just millionaires. Okay, and he made them all billionaires. You know, and the NFL got stronger and richer because of that marriage between product and services and football games of America. You know what I'm saying? So people love this game, and it's got so big it's overtaken baseball. It's got overtaken baseball. So with that said, I'm just trying to let you understand that the NFL always felt that Jerry Jones ripped them off. So they went and got their dog, Goodell, to always go after. Every chance they get to go after him, because that's what's going to happen. Gregory gets suspended over what? Nothing really clear. You understand? So he may come back because of that bullshit that they try to suspend him. That's why he may come back in the NFL. Okay, so even though they're going after the Cowboys and suspending them for this little minor infraction, but people hit there beating up their girlfriends and then beating up pregnant wives and beating up their children, and they don't touch them. So, yeah, okay, you get a 4-game suspension. Okay, you get I suspended you 3 games. Okay, you come back and protest. I give you 1 game. Zeke Elliott gets 6 fucking games. He didn't do jack shit. The police proved that the girl was lying about him hurting her or fighting her because her friends came forward and told the truth. So that there was nothing there. And there was no proof that he beat that girl. Then the NFL looked into the case and had a woman, I forgot her name right now, looked into it and saw that the people she interviewed that was lying on Ezekiel Elliott. And so they said there's nothing, you can't suspend him. But Roger Goodell, the bitch dick face that he is, okay, piece of shit that he is, went after Jerry Jones and Ezekiel Elliott anyway because the NFL, as long as Jerry Jones won that case, they're going to go after him. They try to take everything they get to try to slow him down. Okay, and that's a fact. But with that said, okay, Ezekiel Elliott still, though you know you're in the public eye and you're around the public, people gonna know who you recognize you. They're gonna pull out their phones. Okay, this ain't 20 years ago where you didn't have no video phones to take pictures of and things like that. They're gonna pull out their phones. They're gonna watch you, do something, make a bad decision, and make a fool of yourself or whatever. And I still don't care about him pulling that girl's thing down in New Orleans because that's what they do in Mardi Gras. Okay, that's what they do out there. Okay, they do that shit all the time. Even throw fucking beads to women so they can show their breasts. So Roger Goodell could suck my dick with that. I'm until I get mad, man. He can kiss my ass, that piece of shit. Okay, he's a fucking piece of shit. All right. So anyway, Zeke Elliott, they may suspend him. I don't think they're going to suspend him. I think this is going to be. They look into it. They see that it's not much of anything, and then that cop comes into the situation. And he looked like he pushed the guy. He didn't look like he pushed the guy down. It doesn't even matter. I don't care what the optics are. I don't care what people say. Okay, the police still didn't have to put him in handcuffs. They still didn't have to do that. See, police are dicks too. I don't like them anyway. I don't like them, but most of them anyway. Okay, and I don't fucking trust them. All right. So anyway, so that's what I'm saying, though. I just think that Zeke Elliott needs to really grow up because he shouldn't have been out there 3 o'clock in the morning with nobody, not even with himself in the first place. Because when you're up in that hour, the witching hour, that's what they call it, okay? It's sometimes things becomes up to no good. Either you're doing right, but somebody else is going to start doing wrong. All right? So, with that said, I want Ezekiel Elliott I want this over with. So so the Cowboys can get back to basics and get back to fast plays. We'll see what we'll see what Roger Goodell, Dick-Face Goodell do. I mean, they're watching carefully, because I'm telling you, if he suspends Ezekiel Elliott even one fucking game, I'm gonna get on this fucking my iPad. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna call everybody to fucking war to go after Roger Goodell. Go after. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Go after Roger Goodell, because when he's done nothing to people who did everything. You talked about the guy who's an Eagle fan. Talk about how much he smoked weed. Just all you hear is crickets. Crickets, crickets, crickets. You see a cowboy come along and he thinks he smells something on him. Oh, you're out of here, buddy. It's about money. Period. And with that said, I want to say something else real quick before I hung up. I know it's about 11 minutes now, but I got to see this. Do you see now what I'm talking about? After the few weeks I've been away, I've been listening to people, Eagles fans, how obsessed they are with the Dallas Cowboys, how obsessed they are with Dak Prescott. Let me tell you something. They're trying to tell you that the Cowboys are relevant because they all finally won a championship. Finally won a championship after for nearly 90 fucking years. Okay? And then now they're irrelevant. Now they're relevant, but the Cowboys aren't irrelevant. Let me tell you something. And then at the same time, they tell you that Carson Wentz is just so fucking marvel of a fucking athlete. He's so great that they pick him. He's going to be an MVP. He's the second best athlete. He's the 10th best quarterback. It's absolutely ludicrous and stupid. Eagles, I keep telling y'all. You're telling me. You hear me. You see it more and more. You see my boy Boyz for Life see it. He's on them a lot now. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles fans are effing stupid. Majority of them are fucking stupid. Okay? You can't even take them serious, and I don't have no respect but for a few of them, okay? And y'all know who the usual ones are that I do respect. But I just can't stand loudmouth fuckfaces, okay? From all the way from Philadelphia to Washington D.C., okay? They're loudmouth fuckfaces, and I can't stand them, okay? Because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They never have the facts, and they always half-ass on their comments, all right? So anyway, the truth is that Carson Wentz will never be able to beat Dak Prescott on the field of battle. Never will, never will. Now, and they play 10 more games from here on out right now. 10 more games. Dak will win at the least 7 of them, of the 10. And if he's on his game like he usually are, as tough as he is, okay, he'll beat Carson Wentz 8 to 9 games. Leaving with 1. I guarantee you, if Carson Wentz in that 10-game span win 1 game, they'll show person see how he beat Dak Prescott. I told you he's better. That's how Eagles fans are. They're just stupid. Okay, Carson Wentz. Okay, his numbers do not support him being one of the best quarterbacks in the league. How the fuck you think you could put him over Russell Wilson or anybody else for that matter who's top 5? How the hell you can put him top 10 when there's quarterbacks who done better than he did? He's played. Everybody talks this shit about here. He's got more passing touchdowns in the air than Dak Prescott. Okay, and he's played 8 less games. Well, fathom me this, Buckles, big head, dumb fuck. Listen, Eagles fans. So explain to me why Carson Wentz has more interceptions and more fumbles, turnovers than Dak Prescott, and in 8 games less that he's played against Dak. Played in his league, in his life. Okay. So you tell me he's got more touchdowns. What does that tell you about his damn foul-ups? What does that tell you? Okay? He's got only 2 rushing touchdowns. Okay? So everybody's talking about now he got the brace off. And he's like, oh my God, he's ready. You pulled this shit last season. And you're telling me there's no way that Nick Foles would have won the Super Bowl if it wasn't for Carson Wentz. I'm going to tell you something. If it wasn't for Nick Foles, he wouldn't even been in the postseason last year. Because Carson Wentz was done. Mentally. Not physically. Mentally. He was fucking done. Okay? He was 5-6 last year. That's a losing season. First year, 7-9. Actually 6-10 because Dak Prescott walked on the field, threw a ball, walked off the field. And that's it. Zeke Elliott didn't even put a helmet on. So, and the fucking offensive line wasn't even there. So, how could you not when you got Sanchez out there, okay, and then leave it to Carson Wentz to find a way to win? He had to come back from behind anyway. Think about that for a second, all right? So don't give me that bullshit that Carson Wentz and Dak Prescott, he can't even beat him. Let him beat him first, and then talk shit to me. Okay? I keep telling you that, and I'm gonna tell you again. I'm gonna make another bet like I did last year, and all you fuckers, Eagles fans, fold it like a goddamn lawn chair. Anyway, I'm telling you right now. All right. Carson Wentz, albeit purposes, would never be able to beat Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. As long as Dak Prescott is at the helm, he won't be able to beat the Cowboys. Okay? He has intangibles that is just unheard of. He has records that will probably never be broken. Dak Prescott. Okay? So only record I know that Carson Wentz holds, okay, is attempts by a rookie quarterback, which is why his numbers were so fucking bad. He holds a record for attempts by a rookie quarterback. Wow. And remember this, talk about some of what he threw in his first year, how many yards he had. Remember, in that last game of the season when the Eagles and Cowboys played in 2016, Dak Prescott had more yardage in him passing before that game started. 115 to be exactly. 115 yards more than Carson Wentz. Okay? Dak was going to win that too. All right? So what happened was they let him play that one little series, they pulled him out the game, and Carson Wentz played the entire game like he was a fucking hero. That's how he overtook Dak in the goddamn passing yardage. That's the only way, because Dak didn't play. But Dak, when he came into that game, and Zeke and Carson Wentz came into that game, Dak was up by 115 yards. Go check the damn record. I'm the numbers man, motherfucker. Okay? So anyway, I'm telling you right now, okay? Carson Wentz has issues, okay, with his health. I mean, you got to keep him upright in order for him to even have a good season in the first place. He hasn't had why do you keep trying to say that Carson Wentz, if it wasn't for him, you wouldn't have won the Super Bowl? Bullshit. I keep telling y'all, okay, that the goddamn postseason is a different beast. Okay? Nothing like the regular season. You got to cut that and frame it in your mind. I've been watching this game too damn long. Okay? I may have not been to Texas to watch my team, but I've been to fucking goddamn Giants games. I've been to Jets games. Okay? And don't make a difference to me. Okay? I'm seeing all the games. I'm telling you right now, all right, that the fucking postseason is a different beast. Carson Wentz would have never made it. He would have never made it. He still has that to prove. Don't tell me he's better than anybody until he do things better than anybody. So he got 33 touchdowns in the season one time. Broke the record. You know what? Sure, he got more touchdowns thrown than Dak Prescott and threw more attempts. Why? Because you have no fucking running game. What choice do you have, asshole? You're stupid. When you have no running game, what you got to do? You got to pass now. You are the fate of your very existence on the field. If you can't run the ball, you have no choice but to pass the ball. And you're damn sure he ain't going to run the ball himself, because he can't. He's not able to. He don't even have the talent to. Stop talking that shit about my team. Stop talking that shit about Dak Prescott when he keeps beating your fucking quarterbacks. Okay? Let him prove himself first. And what are you going to do? Replace him with Sunfeld or Seinfeld, whatever the fuck his name is? Seinfeld, I don't know. You going to prove him with that? All you want to get is a laugh. I get a lot of laughs from Seinfeld, so I'll get a laugh from Seinfeld, whatever the fuck his name is. I get a lot of laughs. He gets on the field. And last season should have proved it right off the bat. This is going to be a little bit of a long video. I don't care, because I've been to way too long. So be prepared for it. All right? And I'm going to tell you, so last season, all right? Last season, your boy Carson Wentz pulled off the field with the 3 games left like he did like the year before. with 3 games left. Okay, so in comes Saint Nick and wins all 3 games. So what mind frame is that? When your quarterback was losing games back to back. Okay, when your so-called hero and your so-called savior was losing games back to back. Saint Nick comes in. He's 4-1 in regular season. 4-1. Damn, y'all stupid. I'm sorry, but you're stupid. Yeah, this guy said that Carson Wentz going to win the MVP. Y'all said Carson Wentz going to win the Super Bowl. I saw him on the sideline crying. Your teams can't, his own teammates can't get along with him because he's a fucking prima donna. Anyway, that's all I got to say right now. And I will tell you this: everybody's talking this shit about, yeah, we won a fucking Super Bowl. It's gone on 3 seasons now that you won a trophy, and congratulations again. Like I tell you, all right. But I'm gonna tell you something. You keep talking this shit about our trophies were irrelevant. They're a long time ago. You keep dusting them off. I'm gonna tell you something, Eagles fans, and be straight and listen to me very carefully. All right. It's easier to pull 1 trophy up your ass than 5. We don't feel you, but I bet you still feel us. Fuck off, bitches.
Bog on the hill. Bog on the hill.